Hello, hello. Lovely, it's not working. I'm gonna have to close it and open it again. I actually wonder what is the actual problem because I got no idea. Oh well, one thing at a time, like they said. Not much I can do apart from that. That should probably fix my problem, but I will have to double check before I say so. Sometimes I never know. When I say sometimes, like 90% of the time to be more specific. Well, either way, hello, thank you for joining. How's life? Let's see how the game actually goes, if it ever loads in actually. This, cool. Now let's see if it gets me any problem at all. No, it seems to be working correctly now, that's good. I'm pretty fast at that. Huh. Okay, seems like it's not working as anticipated. That could be a problem. So I'm gonna have to check a few things here and there before anything else. There we go, now it should actually be working. I wasn't expecting to be a jungler, but hey, I do prefer more than ADC, I will say that much. I don't feel like fighting a Shackle. But that still makes me think if I should, what should I actually go for jungler. Maybe Sejuani could be good, Zac. Nuno is always fun. I will not deny that. That could be the best option. That is something I will have to check little by little. Sure. Hello, thank you for joining. How's life? Anything going on? Any wins, any losers? I've been meaning to play top for a while anyways. Let's have some fun with one. Undying with definitely this one. Okay, seems like somebody didn't want to play, sadly. Hello, hello, thank you for joining. Let's see what they give me here. Jungler again, I'm fine with that. Probably gonna play Zac. Now, what was on the enemy team again? I saw... Hey, hi. Thank you for joining again. Hello. So, what are your expectations for this game? I think we have quite the high chances. I will take Lilia because again can get quite tricky with her, if I'm honest with you. And hey, maybe we will actually get a Jax. Okay, seems like you're gonna be able to stay on top. That's good. There you go, you can choose your Jax even faster. Any recommendations you guys have? Like I say, I was meaning playing Zac, but I wanted to see if you guys had any good ideas. I know the enemy team hasn't actually shown anything at all, but I still kind of want to have an idea of what I'm actually gonna use. You wanna check? Yeah, sure. Go. Go on. Which means I'm going against Jax, which probably means that Ornn is not a good idea. Who could be a good idea? That's the question. Something that could be fun. I'm still gonna go this card. Because I wanna be able to actually throw the enemy. Which is exactly my plan. Okay, we'll get this going on. I'm gonna change these to TP, and we're fine at the end, I think. The only thing is that I'm probably gonna have to play defensively. Hello, thank you for joining. What do you think are... I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I prefer a Vayne more than a Jax. Either way, I'm probably gonna have to play pretty defensively on this game. But I cannot really blame anybody but myself. I'm just gonna try to focus on... Yep, I'm going against Vayne. I'm screwed. She has advantage from beginning to end. This is definitely not gonna be an easy fight. Not impossible, no, not gonna go to that point, but definitely gonna be something I'm gonna have to double check before actually getting into it. Let's see, maybe Jax may help me. Probably he will, but I still need to make sure not to give her kills to begin with. Maybe playing on their tower may not be a bad idea. Just cleaning up minions whenever they get close and making sure that she doesn't close. It's just that she can evade my attacks too easily with her dash and literally her just slamming me into a wall. So I may have to double check on that. Okay, let's go with that one and let's go with this. I'm gonna probably have to get something that helps me. We're fine. We are finally cooked. In the pits of hell. I will not do it. I'm actually pretty calm on this one. And I'm more worried about myself, if I'm honest with you. The only thing I gotta say is I gotta first do good to be able to complain about someone else. How does that sound? That definitely doesn't look good. At least Kha'Zix didn't die. I wouldn't actually be doing that if I'm honest with you, Kha'Zix. I probably would have tried to go steal red on the enemy team or something. Really dang rude, you know? Yep, this is gonna be a funny game to play around. Oh, come on, she's not supposed to have that much range. And I am obviously missing my cues in that grade. Well, let's just put a thing there and try to let her play around the whole idea for now. Just trying to make sure she doesn't get her passive on me. As much as possible, at least. Wow, that thing really does have reach, huh? Well, at least we have around the same health right now. I really do wonder what's exactly the range of that thing. Well, if you want to play like that, I'm fine with playing like that. I don't think it's gonna be that good for you, but it's definitely not gonna be good for me either. May have my whole combo, but if I don't get you under tower, I'm kinda doomed. Because you do have half of your health at this point. Oh well, let's just get the armor. Bot seems to be playing well enough, and I'm literally getting 0 rest right now. I won't actually enter. Alright, we might enter. Fine. Oh well. I am tanking as much as I can. Sadly, that didn't work, but I literally tanked pretty much most of the minions there, so more than that will have been pretty dang difficult for me to do. I do take the help. And I definitely do have to leave. That just means that I can give myself a second or two before I do so. Alright, maybe. God dang it. Okay, I'm alive. Barely, but I am alive. Pretty sure she did end up throwing her ghost. I'm 100% sure about that one. We'll get boots. I will let myself get healed as much as I can so that I can actually just enter again. I gotta say, jungle is doing a great job. We're not exactly like winning by a landslide, but they are definitely doing their job. No, thank you. I don't want to fight you right now. Also, that's kind of weird. It sounds like she thinks like I'm not gonna go hit her if the enemy is not close by. If the Kha'Zix is not close by, you know, that's kind of weird that you think that. You have your ulti now, don't you? Well. Okay, let her rest a little bit here and there. You're not gonna escape me that easily, do you think? I refuse to let you escape that easily. It's really against everything I learned, man. You may have the advantage, doesn't mean you will finish me in one hit. Also, I'm just gonna take this off and leave because Jax, I got no idea where he is. And I knew he was on his way here. kinda interesting. Okay, let's get that for now, and let's go back to lane. That actually ended up pretty well, and Kha'Zix has been knowing where to go, not always just following the Jax. Although he hasn't exactly made things that easy, if I'm honest with you. And I've been pretty much not being able to farm. But hey, you win some, you lose some, that's about it. Like right now. I said that. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx. But I still believe we're doing well, I will say that much. Okay. Let's get a little bit more health, because why not? And seeing the enemy, I'm still gonna get the Mercury boots. Although it definitely will help me survive. The other boots will help me survive buying. I think that the enemy has too many stuns for me to get them. Okay, she used her dash to actually. I wonder how much actually they have of. Oh well, I'm sadly not gonna be able to fight that one. But I'm definitely not gonna throw myself to death there. Which seems like I'm actually getting pretty damn close to doing, but hey. We're getting somewhere. And right now just leveling up is a better way of playing around this. Bina doesn't really have any mana, does it? That's pretty good for me. And Jax is around here, so I will not just stand there watching them trying to get me. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stand there, but... Okay, there we go with that. I can actually get them if by carefully, but still can. And mid seems to be having quite a few problems right now. So as soon as I get TP, if they're still like that, I'm probably gonna go try to help. I guess either way, binary left lane. I don't think they are dueling Herald, are they? Nah, even if I tried to get there, I wasn't gonna be able to help. I could have thrown myself with TP, but even then, I don't think I would have been able to make you survive that. Okay, I definitely fell miserably my W there, but she also got scared, so it actually ended a lot better than I want to give it credit for. I don't know if that's the Energize or if it's something else, but it doesn't seem to be that great for me. I'm probably gonna go have to help. Because they're kinda... I actually appreciate that. Do need someone to be checking on that. Will say that much. Right now I'm just trying to heal myself over whatever we have. Which sadly is not that much, but at least I'm not dying. She definitely has a good strategy because she doesn't want to fight me face to face anymore. There we go with that. A little bit too forceful for my liking, but sometimes necessary. Or should I say flash for flash? I think that sounds a little bit more catchy, doesn't it? I might be able to at least take one of these ones off before the... That's gonna give me some gold before the enemy. Actually, more than I expected. I expect to do so much damage to the tower. Well, that at least gives me the boots. Which either way, I have TP to come back if it gets down to us, so I might as well do that. But I may double check. I did not expect Jack's Kha'Zix to do that, but I will not complain about it. Even more when it seems like the enemy is pushing a lot more. Okay, I do have my thing going on right now, so I can at least do a little bit more damage to it. I'll do probably not enough to destroy it, but no, enough to destroy it. I'm not gonna stay here. I just need to destroy the tower, go back, and probably come directly back again just to make sure they don't destroy my tower, because they don't seem really happy about that. Well, good thing is that I do have TP when it gets down to it. Okay, let's get that one, and Tormil is the next one. Just making sure the enemy cannot actually heal up. And probably a little bit wasteful, but I'll just throw that there right now. Yes, it seems like I got the trash here too. Pretty dang interesting, if I'm honest with you. Not enough to get me down, but enough to surprise me how good the trash actually is. There we go. Well, they're still doing damage to me. I'm not gonna deny that. I will appreciate some help otherwise. Probably not gonna happen, but oh well. They are literally walting me down right now. are literally wilting me down. And I'm running out of options. Ah, well. Funny thing that we have there, huh? One more level and I can actually give some help to all the other guys. You know, you could have just... You kind of destroy yourself there, my friend. We're probably gonna be fine. You could have escaped it a little bit nicely. Oh well, I'm on my way there. I just don't think I'm gonna get there on time. I'm going as fast as I can. I don't have TP. Just leave the tower to die. It's not worth it. Two ADCs. Yeah, I can probably die here. Yeah, I'm pretty dang sure I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna try to fight about that. Just finish doing things there. If anything, be careful because I don't see them anywhere in here. That can end pretty dang badly. Like that, yes, exactly. Although it's great to be on the initiative, sometimes it's better to stop and think a little bit. I sadly do not have my ulti, so that makes it a little bit more difficult for me to actually enter into the fight that easily. I can take the hit, but I cannot actually give it. And I barely was able to cover for that. Because a little bit more and they were probably dead. I wouldn't be fighting there. Because if anything, I'm pretty sure that they have more wards around here. I will be leaving there. I need to level up. I'm on my way there. It's not gonna end well, but can I just not go try to help at this point? Well, I can, actually. I do need to farm, like I said. I cannot give you guys upgrades if I do not farm to level up. Plus, I feel kind of stuck on level anyways. Kind of more in farm, like... I've been trying to get Thornmail for a good few 4 or 5 minutes at this point. I'm going mid right now. And if it gets down to it, I will actually just use ulti. Okay, more than I just did is pretty much impossible. And sadly... Yeah, I was gonna throw myself there, but it's not worth it. I will give her that. I wasn't joking. You pressing buttons that you're probably not supposed to. I will say that much. You wanna fight against me? I will fight against you. Do need some magic resistance before that, I will say. I'm on my way for dragon. We cannot lose another one. Well, technically we can. I don't want to. It's a mountain dragon. That's definitely gonna save me in multiple ways. Okay, my ult is gonna take a little bit more than expected, and I don't want to fight against those two right now. Okay, there we go with that one there. It is not a fix, but it is part of the situation. Said before, just focus on that. I will make my best to make sure that the enemy doesn't actually get on the way, but okay, there we go. See, we got it. LeBlanc is doing great there against Baine, which, I'll be honest with you, I really haven't been letting her do much, have I? Like, yes, I died once, but what? I think I died to trash and back, actually. Which I'm still not happy about, but it wasn't to Baine. A little bit more XP and I can actually get the next item, which I may give to Kha'Zix. Probably. Maybe Quinn, actually. Because we do need more damage. I will say that much. No, 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 no. We entered too forcefully there. We actually entered too dang forcefully there. That was definitely my fault. I got too cocky. I didn't die, yes, but Kha'Zix did enter pretty badly. Oh no, I'm not saying that we don't have it. I'm just saying that we really did pretty bad on that specific jump. Well, I didn't give it to the ones I said I was gonna give it, but hey, more healing is more healing. Actually, no, it's... Well, it's gonna help. That's all I'm gonna say for now. You need to back down to bed. Oops. Everything's falling apart. That's probably no good. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining again. How's life going? My desk is on the situation of kind of falling apart. But the game itself is going pretty well. They're gonna end up before I get there. I could have tried to get there with TP, but there wasn't any actual... Hey, I was able to get them pretty low on health. Also, sadly, not enough to actually defeat them. No, that was gonna be pretty impossible. Jinx had all the buffs and everything. Okay, see, yeah, Jinx did the most damage to me in that situation. At least we were able to take Baron from half of the enemy team, which I think it's pretty good. And I'm pretty close to getting level 15, which also will help me get either Kha'Zix or Bine do more damage than before. Actually, not only damage, but yeah. You get the point. Dragon does appear in a little bit less than a minute at this point. Well, that's the thing. They have a lot of damage. It's pretty much impossible for you not to get melted. We're gonna lose a dragon, sadly. I kinda calculated that pretty badly. No, don't even think about that. I'm not able to escape that situation, sadly. Alright, we actually gotta start playing together. Like, we actually gotta play together. I enter, then everyone else enter. Not the other way around. Plus, probably Jinx may be one of our biggest problems at the moment. Just survive 10 seconds. Don't enter. You may be able to defeat one of them in pretty much one hit, but that doesn't mean you gotta enter and suicide yourself. Like that. Exactly. That is in fact exactly the problem. I need you to leave, because we gotta focus on towers, not on Jax. And with the damage Jinx and Vayne are doing to me, probably Frozen Heart is gonna be my next option. Plus, more mana is never bad, at least for me per se. Kha'Zix, come here for a second. No, actually, Quinn, come. I need to give you an upgrade. If you're not dead by then. You're dead, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Oh, there goes my idea of an upgrade. Let's go back. Do not start a fight. We're gonna have to be fighting on tower. Well, not much I can do at that point. That is exactly what I was saying. Kha'Zix may be grading 1 versus 1, but he kind of forgot that this is a team game and that kind of screws pretty badly. When we start doing battle is when we actually stop playing together. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. I still have fun for a while for what it was. Do you know what was the losing thing there? But we separated too much. Oh, they still have fun for what it was. Don't I have like something to open up here? I don't think it's anything that special, but still. Oh yeah, I have one of this. Let's see what it gets me. But a big and a Bex. I actually do like the Bex. Let's go see how the next game goes. Have you guys been playing any other games apart from League of Legends? Is there anything you know I can buy with my 40,000 blue essence? Definitely not champions. There's no more champions left for me to buy. Yeah, no actual champions to actually buy at this point. Although Gothani does look nice. Can I at least get the shards? If I'm gonna end up buying that loot. Nothing I can buy from that. How about accessories maybe? Available for blue essence emotes, nothing. How about ward skins? Nothing. Icons? Oh, here's this one. That is by one I completely forgot that existed. Any other? I really don't like G or Darius. None of that, and bundles in general. Let's see what we have here. Swiss stage, emote bundle. Huh. Looks pretty interesting if anything. I don't really want to get the hard steel. Only 2% off. Because most of the actual purchase power of the bundle is mostly the skins. Not the items. Hey, ADC, Doom, Ironite. I do prefer jungler than this. Oh well. Let's see, probably gonna go something like Miss Fortune or Tristana and see how much fun I can actually have. Normally I end up without a support, but let's see how it actually goes before I say anything. And this one I just don't feel like seeing a Jasu, because why not?
No cure for fools.
That is the only thing I have in mind right now. And like I say, I'm probably going either Miss Fortune, maybe Jinx. I do normally have quite a lot of fun playing Jinx. What else could I actually play? I don't know, Telia's Jungle. I haven't seen one of those in a pretty decent amount of time. And then the Dragon mid. Let's see what my support's gonna be. I guess I probably. Oh, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that it's been a while since I've seen an Altelius jungler. I normally see him support. I actually do believe it's a pretty good choice. He has a pretty good way of entering into ganks and a few other stuff. Maybe a little bit slow on defeating the enemies, but well, specifically the jungle, but should be fine. It's gonna be a little bit slower than a few other characters. There was a time I actually saw a Nico jungler, and funnily enough, she was actually a pretty good jungler. Okay, a Senna support. That's great. Let's see, let's get those going on. And I'm probably just gonna go full lethality. Just to be able to play around with my Q and my ulti. So I got an Ashe ADC, Ashe support, and Caitlyn ADC. Ain't that gonna be a lovely thing? We do have a severe lack of actual tanks. Depends on how Fiora builds herself, but if not, Nautilius is gonna have a lot to carry around. We'll say that much. But it is gonna be a pretty interesting game. What are your guys' expectations on this game? If any at all. I know I'm gonna have an annoying time against the range of Caitlyn and the slows of Ashe. Aurelio is probably gonna have a good time against Echo, depending on how they play. Hecarim, I'm really gonna have to put a lot of words because I'm sure he's always gonna appear somewhere. And well, Mordekaiser, at least I want to believe I don't have to see him until minute 20-25, depending on how the game actually goes. And if they don't actually just TP VOD, which I will tell you right now, it's not something I will enjoy. But it could go either way in this specific situation. And it probably will go either way. Oh yeah, let's just start with Tear of the Goddess. It's just one of the better items for me, being that I like to spam my Q so much. I don't think it actually gives me any lethality per se. It really doesn't, but it does help me in other senses. Dromu Ghostblade. It is a unique, not a mythic. Senna is probably Doom, isn't she? No, it seems like they're barely going. Please stop going there. Like, I'm telling you right now, that's just not ending well for us. Please just go back. Do not stay there. And I knew I was having a lovely support. Oh well. Let's see how it actually gonna go. It's gonna be wonderful rainbows and roses, isn't it? Well, at least she's actually building her self-support. They'll have to be careful about the whole situation, but it's not impossible. And I knew it, that we're gonna have a lot of freaking range. I can at least play around with my minions as much as I can, if I don't end up dead. Okay, that's not working as intended. It's gonna be a fun time against those two, I already know it. Now let's calm down onto the situation. And try to know pretty damn well how this is actually gonna end up playing out. Which, if I'm honest right now, it's not on our advantage. That's still more than possible. It's not even. It hasn't shown me anything that it's not possible to play around. Although it has shown me a lot of pain, I won't say that much. God dang it, they moved too much for my liking. Also, I'm pretty dang sure that wasn't supposed to hit me there, my friend. Do have heal when it gets down to it, but doesn't mean that I've been having a dang easy time here. Which means that I have a way to defend to save myself or the Senna. And that still fell miserably, didn't it? It's even surprising that I'm being hitting the Ashe, but she hasn't been taking as much damage as I expected. Maybe that's just me overthinking that. Will say that I got no idea where the enemy went. Because Kaylee ain't definitely not here, I will say that much. God dang it, they have... I didn't see that that guy had TP. I didn't know he had ulti. Thought he was the jungler, not the mid. For now, let's just get more damage. Just didn't expect him to have ulti. Well, I'm definitely not throw myself that way if I knew he had ulti. Will say I definitely didn't have anything else to throw there. Well, if I had ulti, I probably would have been able to do something, but I don't. And if anything, I think they may get it before I do. Or maybe that's me overthinking that. Oh well, we will have to actually see otherwise. Because I did end up dying pretty dang terribly over there. I do have ulti going on now, which is great. And my actual farm is horrible. Not as horrible as I expected, but still pretty damn horrible. Oh. Nah, I'm doomed. Just leave. I didn't actually play around that. And Senna is probably dead at this point. If not pretty close to. Stop trying to grab me with one of your freaking traps. This is not gonna end well. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, they're probably gonna play some kind of thing. No, will pretty much screw me over. Do have heal if it gets down to it, but I don't think that's gonna be enough on this situation. Even more if I keep getting hit by those attacks. I don't believe that. You know, Nautilus coming after Undead, it's a little bit late, you know? Do you know that, right? Not because I actually think I can do anything, but because I'm not getting anything out of the situation. Kaling is getting dang fed and a complete waste of ulti, but I needed at least one kill at this point. And I will take nothing else. I will just farm as much as I can onto this situation. If there's anything else, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Do have boots now, which is a good start. I'm probably gonna get the Berserker Graves just to be able to attack it a little bit faster. Top is definitely having problems, but so I am. So I'm gonna really complain about anything per se. So if anything, it's kind of surprising that they have done more than one Drake. Which, talking about it, it seems like they're about to do another one. And I got no way stopping them. Yeah, I got no ulti right now. And my farm is like 30 away from actually being able to play anything at all. Also, Draggy, you do know that the enemy jungler is actually top right now, right? No, I'm taking that kill. I literally used my flash and everything, so I'm definitely taking that kill. Okay, we're getting Mordecai here. That's probably not great. What do you want me to do? I'm literally hitting the... Also, I'm not fighting that, just letting you know. Only not fighting that. And I'm not saying that on an otherwise, I'm just not fighting that. We barely was able to get Dragon. 90% of the enemy team was in our face. There's absolute... That's really rude of you, Ashley. Don't think about leaving. You wanna be ballers on my baller, you too. That's probably not great in general. Or for us, or anyone at all, at least in our team. Do not start that fight. I'm getting Draktark to see if I can at least do some damage. After that, I'm probably getting Collector. But this ain't gonna be an easy thing to fight against right now. I'm fine with you guys throwing everything you did throw on me there. Fiora can actually fight against her, that's good. We'll get Collector to make sure that I can actually enter and demolish enemies probably with my ulti. Maybe something else, but probably my ulti. Okay, put ward there, that's great. You need farm. I will say that again. I'm actually severely lacking farm right now. No more, no less than just farm at this point. I'm gonna try to throw tower now that the enemy's all the way there on top, because we definitely didn't want to help at this point. So I might as well try to throw the tower. Maybe even more, because it seems like most of the enemy team is on their way there. I'm probably not gonna destroy the whole tower, but I can at least try. Okay, dragon is gonna be in a little bit. I'm kinda running out of things to throw right now, so let's go get more mana. I don't know if this is working as otherwise stated, but it seems to be going somewhere. I don't know if it's a good place, but it seems to be going somewhere. Too bad. Oh well. I'm gonna go check on mid. Not much else I can do at this point. Do want to let you know that they're about to actually do dragon, you know then? If anything, by the time we actually get back to dragon, they're probably already finished dragon. As I said before. Not doing enough damage, sadly. And actually been killing me pretty often. And I don't think it's a good time to be doing a backdoor, if I'm honest with you. Because by the time you actually get down to the tower, they're probably already destroy everything. Exactly as anticipated. You weren't able to even get close to the tower, were you? Hell, I got no damage. And I don't even know what Fiora was doing there at that point. We'll get as much farm as I can. But I could not really get any more than that. There is a good chance the enemy is gonna get Baron while we're doing whatever the hell we're doing right now. Also, are you actually... You're going magical damage. That's the first time I've seen an Altelius go on magical damage. So I don't know if that's supposed to actually work. I wanna fight. How does... Wasn't Fiora dead a second ago? How did she die again? What was she doing there? To be more specific, it's not only the jungler, but yes, it is part of the reason. I'm not gonna get into that fight. I'm actually gonna go back and probably go try to... You haven't really been hitting your E's either way, have you? You know, that's freaking rude if I'm honest with you. Please save my ass, thank you. Also, Fiora, I don't know what was your plan, but it definitely didn't work. And Senna is just going AFK at this point, isn't she? Lovely. She wasn't even trying to help there. Senna, you were a pain in my ass the whole game. You are actually reported. Just feel like this is the start. I don't want to hear anything from the Fiora because she kept throwing herself alone against the enemy, and then I don't even know what was the Nautilius plan because going AP Nautilius wasn't exactly good for a jungler. Probably would have been better not to do any damage and actually be able to take damage, but oh well. We'll have to leave these here right now because, well, do have work tomorrow, or to be more specific, today. Nah, it's not worth it. To fight. Move forward, that's all. The same way I want to report the Fiora. You do know though, even if she didn't do that, we weren't exactly doing that well. Fiora was throwing herself alone. Forward, that's all. Like, I'm pretty sure we will have still lost. The Fiora was going by herself, and now Telius was having some kind of weird... Did he even finish that jungler item? No, he didn't. Rimpy, just calm down. It's just not worth it, dude. You're not gonna get her to change her mind with just that. Just report her. At this point, getting mad over her. If anything, it just makes them happy. But oh well. We'll actually leave it down here. I do have to work tomorrow. Do have a good night, people. Hope to see you again another night.